Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Now here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Brown. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Outside Edwards. Offline with a 3. And here are the Celtics. On the wing, Tatum. Second shot opportunity. Good work defensively by Towns.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Over to the wing. Edwards against Smart. Up top, Edwards. Horford with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Smart with the ball. Prince is there. Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And both free throws good for Brown. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
How about that dunk? I mean, you don't see that every game, but Russell looks to flush when the chance is there.
Now here's Brown. Inside. Here's Horford. Uses the glass on the layup.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Smart against Russell. To the paint. Here's Prince. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Prince not one to back down from a challenge. Even when you contest a shot, he's going to still concentrate and get it up and down. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. He's got a clear path. To the wing, right side. Pass to Russell. High post Towns. Here's Prince. This one for 3. Horford pulls it in. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Russell. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Here's Tatum, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Prince. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Prince has got 5.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Here's Brown. It's blocked by Gobert. Edwards against Tatum. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 5. Towns down low. He's against Horford. Got it.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Spins. Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And it's Tatum missing. Here's Prince. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Here's Tatum. And Gobert with a block. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead. They're up. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area. Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow, so you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Here's Smart. Following the score by Minnesota. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Smart with a bucket.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Outside Russell. To the inside. And stolen by Brown. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Off with the layup. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Towns. Good work there as it goes.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Brown against Edwards. Brown passes to Smart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
Now here's Russell. 6 points for him. On the wing, Tatum. Connecting there, and only 2 for 10 from the field.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Russell against Smart. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
The Kick out to Edwards. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Smart against Russell. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Brown finds Williams. The kick to Tatum. And stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Pass to Prince. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Boston trailing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart against Russell. Smart with the bucket. Smart's got 6 points in the quarter.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Smart against Russell. And stolen by Williams. Horford passes to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. It could go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of
the Celtics 22, the Timberwolves 21.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Marcus Smart. Man, has he been playing well?
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. From behind the arc. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Boston calls timeout. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
That's great Celtics fans. Give it up once again for Celtics.
Brogdon up top. Back to Gallinari. Pass to Hauser. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Minnesota. Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise. Give a big round of applause for Celtics entertainment.
Good on both. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Now here's Reed. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. No good with a layup. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
So it's Minnesota now. The Celtics making their last shot. Another miss by Minnesota. And for Boston, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Here's Hauser.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Brogdon. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Rivers. The wide open shot is on the money. Rivers has got his first points of the game. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Gallinari. 4-3. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's McLaughlin. And a missed layup.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Third team foul.
So it's Boston now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guards, but he's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
It's both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's McLaughlin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Noel. It's stolen by Brogdon. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Gallinari. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Celtics lead by 10.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Edwards with it, picked up by Gallinari. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Left side, Edwards. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And he's good on the second. Boston on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Smart against Russell. Smart passes to Horford. Now here's Williams. The D's right on him.
Second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
At the line.
And Williams drops them both. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Russell driving to the basket. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Brown. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Now here's Smart. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Brown passes to Smart. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that one drops for him.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Celtics.
And so Smart nails them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Russell. He's got 6. To the left wing. Towns for 3. He's off on that one.
Timberwolves foul. D'Angelo Russell. 4th personal foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And so it's the Boston Celtics with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Tatum passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Here's Russell trying to get back on track. Here's Gobert. Rebound Boston.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Prince. Off target from 3-point range. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Unable to get that one. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Jason Tatum.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Edwards, the pass to Towns, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Williams.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
56 seconds left to play in the fourth. Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Smart missing. Russell against Smart. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Robert Williams picks up one.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Boston on offense. They're on a 13-3 run. Smart passes to Brown. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it. I like the play call, very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And on the 4 tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Outside, Bane. Off target with his 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And that one's good. Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant, the bounce pass. On deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now Adams. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Left side, Bane. Over Prince. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention, got his teammate a clean look.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now, here's Payne. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. What he's proud of is how well they're playing above the neck. He said, I can forgive physical mistakes. Everybody misses shots. What bothers me are the mental mistakes. And I haven't had to get anyone's ear about that with this team. Well, that's pretty heady basketball, Kevin. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight.
David, thanks. We appreciate the information. Guys, what do you think about their emphasis on shooting coming in?
Listen, if you can get really good shot quality, being efficient, I think they can be successful with that strategy.
They have to be patient and a willingness to make the next pass when the shot isn't there.
Now, Payne. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
And Edwards launches it from deep. Edwards with another miss. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson against Towns. Brooks with no one around. Offline with his three.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Gotta honor Morant's three ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Here's Russell. Edwards, a screen on Morant. Lobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now here's Morant. Fires for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail. Pass to Russell. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Prince wide open. Traps in the tray.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
Now Morant. Adams in the corner. Back to Morant. From the arc. The shot. No good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And here are the Grizzlies now. Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson. In the corner, it's Bain. Off target from outside.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Russell passes to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. There's the triple. That shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Jackson against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the basket is good. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
Now, here's Bane. 5 points in the game. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Prince's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And a deep 3 from Russell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take the ball. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morant outside. Now the pass to Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Jackson kicks to Bane. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
This one for 3. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota leading by 8. A finish. And he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Prince misses. Brooks against Prince. And that one's good. Brooks.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Morant. He has 7. His 3-pointers off the mark. Edwards drives in.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Morant looking around. There's the lob to Adams.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here is Russell. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Second chance effort. That shot off. And so it's the mid. Thanks, David. And whoop.
26. The Grizzlies. 18.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now Russell following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. Towns for three, sinks the triple. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Pass to Conchar. Picks up a three. Connects from three-point range. Conchar's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Inside, intercepted. To the paint. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Towns. He's got 6, and Towns throws it down.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Green passes to Jones. Back to Green from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. McLaughlin, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Conchar. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's McDaniels after Memphis gets the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Jones. Over to the left wing. McDaniels defended. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Shot clock reset for Memphis. From deep, Green. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Here's McLaughlin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Reed gets the bucket. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Jones kicks to Green. Misses the three. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Noel. And another three for Minnesota.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Jones. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Reed. The three. Offensive rebound. He kicks to McDaniels. Sinks the three-pointer. McDaniels got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Grizzlies have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And the pass to Conchar. To end the run, buries the long-range jumper. Conchar's got 9 points in the quarter.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a three of his own.
And so it's the Minnesota. Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. On deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Prince dishes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Jackson passes to Bane. Outside for Jackson. Hits the three-point bomb. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hey, a big-time alert. Wanted bigs with unlimited range. Jackson fits that bill.
Edwards can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And Towns gets it to go.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Offensive rebound. And Adams kicks to Morant. Memphis moving it around. They get it again to the right side. Payne for 3. And it's Morant missing.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And Towns gets it to go.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Morant kicks to Bane. Morant outside. Launches it. Morant with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Edwards, that's good.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's Morant for three. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Second shot opportunity. Towns, no luck. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. To the wing on the left. Back to Morant. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Towns wide open. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Morant with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The feed to Edwards. Adams, some nice D. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Morant outside. From deep. Morant with another miss. And so Minnesota takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.
tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Just 4 to shoot. Brown passes to Tatum. The 3 ball. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis. The drive by Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Smart on the take. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Here's Morant after the basket by Boston. Some solid defense from Williams.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Morant. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And yep, it's good.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Bane. Brooks from outside. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Celtics in possession here. Here's Brown. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Brown. Doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside Morant, and Morant gets double teamed. 3-pointer Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
No luck on that one. Nice D from Tatum.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Smart against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by Memphis. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Here's Morant. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
At the line for 2.
And it's tied up with that one. It's a tie game in Memphis. After this break, we'll be back with the start of it.
On your feet, fans.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 4 on the clock. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Smart against Morant. Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. That one a little long.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Jackson, pass to Morant. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
Now here's Brown. He has 6. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And it's Morant off the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Boston ball.
Boston trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, that's an example of the strength of Marcus Smart. He barrels into the defense in order to pick up the foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Celtics.
And so Smart nails them both. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Smart against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. Five on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Steven Adams is improving on the offensive end, and given his size and strength, he's effective from inside.
Smart passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. Back to Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
At the line for Memphis.
That one misses.
John Morant. At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Smart outside. Brown, a screen on Morant. Smart with a bucket. Smart has got 6.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. His first shot coming late. Outside Morant. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jackson's got his first basket.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Brown can't hit. Memphis leading. Jackson down low. He's against Horford. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Brown. And it's off the back of the rim. No good for Memphis. They've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Brown. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Morant against Smart. Payne, the pass to Morant. Back to Payne. Outside Morant. Launches it. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Boston, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Outside for Morant. And there's a 3-second violation.
Lost in the ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Smart passes to Tatum. It's good if it goes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Thanks very much, Allie. And
the Grizzlies 20. The Celtics 23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Danny Green. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. First one falls.
At the line for the Celtics.
He's perfect from the line this time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Jones. Got a hand on it. Gallinari for three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Jones in the post. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Now Clark. Back to Jones. Drops in the layup for two. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality at play. Working close, find a way to score.
Brogdon with a screen on Jones. The three is up. Clark grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. Outside Jones. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Got a piece of it. Brogdon against Clark. Pass to Gallinari. Now here's Brogdon. He's closely guarded. Down low. Here's Clark. Deflected. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. The shot that time not on target. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Outside for Green. Pass to Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Green. Conchar's got his first points in this one.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
To the inside and stolen by Clark. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Jones.
2 minutes.
Pass to Conchar. Into the lane. For the lead. And that misses. That would have put him up. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside for Gallinari. Looking to end the drought. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. They get it back. Pass to Hauser. There's the drive. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Brogdon from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. 3 on 3. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Brogdon from outside. Another miss by Brogdon.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Sam.
Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis.
He's off on the first. So both teams making some changes here.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Here's Jackson. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Inside. Tries again. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams. Strong finish.
Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Smart for 3. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Boston trailing. On the floor for Boston. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. Brown passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Brown against Bane. Brown inside. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brooks the pass to Morant. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. And it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Smart finds Tatum. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Bane. Now here's Morant. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Here's Tatum. Tipped. Smart against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
That won't go either for Tatum.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Bane against Horford. Outside Bane. To the middle. Brooks. Up and in on the layup.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Can they get it? That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Williams finds Horford. It's Smart on the wing. And here's Brown for 3. That one is off. And it's Memphis the other way.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Pass to Adams. And stolen by Williams. Smart with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Pulls up. Knocked loose. And he gets it back. Brown with it from the arc. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Morant against Smart. 16 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Morant. Tatum pulls it in. Smart right side. Jacks up a 3, and he cans that one.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got... Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The kick out to Tatum. There's the three. Tries again. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Edwards goes back up. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside Tatum. Buries it from three-point range.
Tatum, what is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And here's Smart. Outside Williams. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? It's an absolute bomb.
Russell against Smart. Right side Russell. Here's Gobert. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. It's stolen by Brown. Edwards against Horford. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Russell. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's the gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Outside, Smart. Passes to Tatum and stolen by Prince. Russell looking around with the drive. Count that one. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Russell against Smart. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. He saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
Williams, a screen on Edwards. Brown finds Williams. Crafty move. He lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Russell following the basket by Robert Williams. That one falls. Russell's got 8 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside, Smart. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Tatum. Jacks up a three. No good. And Minnesota will come the other way. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 3. Smart deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Tatum and stolen by Prince. And it's Russell in the corner. He dishes it to Gobert. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Here's Smart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he makes both from the line.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him, and it's good, 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Timberwolves. He got the double digits for the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Russell against Smart. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
Boston has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Here's Minnesota. Towns for 3. Rebound by Williams. Brown with it. Now guarded by Towns. And they double up Brown. Gobert with the block. Here's Towns. And the layup's good off the glass.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Evan?
Thanks, D.A. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. He throw good, Russell. Minnesota in the lead. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Here's Edwards going inside.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Outside, Smart. Brown outside. Shoots the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 8 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Smart against Russell. Prince outside. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Boston's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Russell against Smart from about 16. Here's Gobert. Williams with the block. They retain possession. And it's Prince penetrating. 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. Gobert trying to get open, and they'll get another chance.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Smart kicks to Brown. Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Driving to the basket. Prince with the defensive effort.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Tatum on the wing. Edwards defending. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You got a guy that's too big for a guard. He's too quick for a forward. What do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
The Timberwolves trail. 44 seconds left here in the second. Edwards with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Towns for 3. Outside Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Russell driving inside, and that one is good. And that's 13 points for D'Angelo Russell.
A developing shot maker. I'm a fan of Russell's unwavering commitment to his craft.
Tatum looking around. For 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. His first shot coming late, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies!
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Nice read out there with McDaniels. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in its shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Yeah, easy call.
The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Gallinari outside. Oh, good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 3. McDaniels with the ball. Ogden picks him up. Back to McDaniel. Here's Noel. Just 5 to shoot, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Pritchard. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Brogdon outside. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Brogdon.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Cornette, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really on the right place defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Good on both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
The pass to Rivers. Right wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Out to the right wing. Pass to McLaughlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And finished up by McDaniel.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Pass to Noel. Kicks to McDaniels. Noel passes to McDaniels. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for Jaden McDaniels.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Noel. There's the dish to McDaniels. Sweet move. That's tipped. Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. For 3, Brogdon. Again, Brogdon missing.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Smart on the wing. The open shot by Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Brown, the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Williams. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Here's Reed. A shake. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Smart. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the board.
Celtics trail by 5. Now Smart. Tatum setting the pick for Smart. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Timberwolves on top, leading by... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Brown against Edwards. Brown kicks to Horford. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Clock at 4. Here's Tatum. And too long on the shot.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Back to Smart. Over to the wing. There's the pass to Tatum. Gobert with the block. Prince in the corner. Outside, Towns. Down low. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota. Smart dishes to Tatum. The offensive rebound. Smart passes to Brown. Another shot. And the layup falls.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Edwards against Brown. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And Edwards drops them both. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Outside Tatum. From downtown, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. 2 getting it done. Stolen by Smart. The 3 from Tatum. It's good from long range. Tatum's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Celtics.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Outside, Towns. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Brown. Smart against Russell. Out to Edwards from deep 3-point range, and the 3 ball is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
And here's Brown outside. Great D that time from Edwards.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Prince in the corner. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind
through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Minnesota.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense will force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Russell against Smart. Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Celtics. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. No good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
big splash here tonight. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Shot is good by Edwards.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
Outside for Brooks for 3. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And then Morant with the dunk.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Russell against Morant. And there's Towns on the assist by Russell.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Morant's got 7.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Here's Towns. Back to Russell. Denied by Morant. Adams with the ball. Russell covering. Pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. He has 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Jackson finds Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bane. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Edwards against Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Soft touch off the glass.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Russell. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Morant. 4-point game. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Bane, the pass to Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And the first one at the line is good. And Morant drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Up top, Edwards. 9 points in the game. Here's Prince. That three's off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. The three. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. The kick out to Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Edwards can't hit. Morant against Russell. Outside Morant. From downtown, sinks the tray. Morant's got 20 points.
A phase of his game that Ja's worked hard on. Morant's jumper becoming more and more reliable.
Morant against Russell. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Shoots from the right block. Towns for three. Adams grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep, Bain. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Jackson outside. Takes the three. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Fires for three. That shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Takes a three. Towns can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Morant, pass to Adams. Back to Morant. From deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Outside Morant. And another miss by Memphis. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance. Russell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:27 left in the second. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 4. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Now Morant. 20 points for him. Outside Payne. A shot to stop the drought. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Edwards against Payne. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. Here's Brent. Shot from the wing. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Now Adams. Back to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Prince. Russell from outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
The Timberwolves, 19.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the court for Minnesota. McDaniels out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Nas Reed. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Good on the second one. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Rivers. Here's Noel. Let's go with a 3. Jones grabs the board. Here's Conchar. Can't get it to fall. On the wing, Rivers. With the teardrop, they swipe it. And now the Grizzlies on the run. For the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And Clark with a block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Rivers. 3 on the clock.
Boy, what great agility and versatility Green has as a defender. He is constantly on the lookout to get into the best defensive position possible.
There's the 3. Offensive rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Conchar. And the 6-footer is good. Conchar's got his first 2 points.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
On the wing, Noel. The layup off target. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Green finds Jones. Left side, Green. Clark, the pass to Green. On the wing, Jones. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
When you take a look at the former second-round pick, Danny Green, he's done a really nice job carving out a lengthy career in the league.
Here's Conchar. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. On the wing, Noel. It's rebounded by Memphis. And for years, Green has proven he can be counted on. He's a key piece on some title teams, Mark.
Yeah, he's got multiple championship rings to vouch for that, to speak to that. I mean, he's the definition of a 3-and-D swingman. Actually may have been one of the guys that were looked at in creating that definition if you go back several years. He's provided lockdown defense wherever he's been and timely shot making, too.
The shot's good.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
1:10 left to play in the third. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. No good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Rivers. Reed in the post. Working on Jones. Count that one.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Now here's Jones. Green with the ball. McDaniels covering. To the wing on the left. Back to Green. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
On the wing, Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's McLaughlin. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of...
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Back to Brooks. Jackson, pass to Bain. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Another shot. Good on the jump shot. Morant's got 22 points.
So good at taking what the D gives him. Morant keeping the game simple.
Puts up a 3. And it's McLaughlin missing. Memphis leading. Rob. Here's Rivers. Here he goes. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. Jaren Jackson picks one up, and a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for McDaniels. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Noel. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin.
What determination for Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Buries it down low.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Morant with it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Edwards. Shoots from 14. Stolen by Bane. Here we go. Adams pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. The three hits a three-pointer. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steal.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. And here's Bane. 5 on the clock. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
He was all alone on that one. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Outside Bane. Adams high post. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The drive by Rivers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now only a 5-point Grizzly lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Moran against Russell. Memphis needs to get off a shot. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And here's Edwards outside. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Morant with it. Guarded by Russell. Russell against Morant. Takes it inside. The shot no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Rivers. To take the lead. And they get it back. Now Russell. Shoots over Morant. Ooh, offline. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And that one's long. The three from Russell. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
Kevin?
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. So Memphis will get the first possession. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Brooks the best of Morant. The three hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 5 now.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Smart kicks to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Feeds it to Jackson. 3 seconds left, and Jackson throws it down hard.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Smart. He dishes it to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Smart against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Tatum no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant surveying the D. On the shot clock, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 5 now.
And the skills of Brown, just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
There's Morant. He's got 11. And Morant throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Brown. Here's Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Tatum. From deep, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Morant against Smart. Brooks dishes to Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Brown the pass to Williams. Count the basket.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 15 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Brown. Driving in. And the rejection by Jackson.
Boston ball.
Here's Tatum. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. They kept going.
And here is Celtics Youth Dance Team. Here we go, fans.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Bain against Smart. Out to Morant. 5 on the clock. And he drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Tatum at the elbow. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Brown finds Smart. That shot off the mark. And Memphis the other way now. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Horford good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And here is Brooks after the three-pointer from Al Horford. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 5.
Answering back with a 3 of his own, Jackson has a calmness to his game, but he's a competitor.
Brown with a screen on Morant. The kick out to Brown. The three-pointer no good. Bain passes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Horford with a screen on Morant. Smart dishes to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And so here's Memphis after the basket by Boston. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams.
How can you not love a player like John Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Both free throws good from Morant. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but What's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Now Jackson, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Morant outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boston ball.
.129 left in the first half of the game. Here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Brown. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take
Memphis ball.
.109 left to play here in the half. Here's Morant. 23 points in the game. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Smart kicks to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Can't cash in from close range. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. Morant against Smart. And then Morant slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
It's stolen by Adams. Jackson kicks to Bain. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Tatum. And there's the drive. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. Boston shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
John Moran has been leading the charge.
With the score, the Celtics 27, the Grizzlies 32.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Memphis leading by 5. Clark outside. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Grizzlies. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. It's Brogdon on the wing. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
For 3, Brogdon. Again, Brogdon missing. And the Grizzlies with possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. They kick it out to Green. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Here's Pritchard, and it's in there.
Hey, how about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Jones with it. Kicks it to Clark. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boston ball.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. An even 3-on-3 break. And he makes good on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here is Gallinari. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. And the Grizzlies leading by 12.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Jones. It's deflected. Passes it to Gallinari. Nice ball movement by Boston.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Jones in the post. And there's the pass to Concho. There's the drive. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Brogdon. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Cornette passes to Hauser. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Memphis leading by 12. Outside, Jones. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lobbed up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Pritchard. Here's Cornette. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Both good from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Morant. He's got 27. 20 seconds left in the third. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Tatum setting the pick for Smart. Outside Tatum. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's
He's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Morant against Smart. Here's Adams. Out to Brooks for the 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. Tatum against Brooks. Out left to the wing. And here's Morant. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Williams. Here's Tatum. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Tatum's got 22 points.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Now here's Morant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Jackson kicks to Bane. Dish now to Morant. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Payne finds Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pulls up on the wing, and Tatum pulls it down.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Payne against Brown. Morant outside. No good from outside.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant passes to Jackson. Adams. It's good on the putback.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Brooks kicks to Morant and stolen by Tatum. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Morant outside. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On deep. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business.